So, warte mal. Haben die was zum Beispiel? I'm not your boy. Okay, dann halt nicht. Hat er was?
Good evening, Ben.
Ach so, das ist das. Ach so. Ja. Gut, boy. Also wenn du einen nicht magst, dann geht's in die Gasse rein, ja? So, er hat auch nix. Weißt du was, wir gehen erstmal Richtung Quest. Oh, ja, hier ist sie.
Good evening, my dear.
Geht auch nix. Ist aber auch ein bisschen komisch. Was sind die denn? Sag mal. Hier fehlen noch 2 Charakter. Weißt du was, ist mir scheißegal. So, wir müssen jetzt auch hier Hinweise drauf finden. Die kennen wir noch nicht. Komm schon da hin. So,
I cannot enter.
unbekannt. Oh, da ist der Dorsey Queen. Von wen? Der kennt die nicht. Wo war denn das? Na, wie kann man denn hier bitte rum? Hä? Was ist denn das für ein Symbol da? Ach so. Ah. Oh.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me, just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Da gehen wir mal dahin, ne? 50 Meter. Oh, die teilen sich auf.
Joe, please, I don't have your money. Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Ah, muss ich ihn ja suchen. Ist das nicht der?
Good evening, Doctor.
Ja.
Can I help you?
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
Das ist vertraulich. Eine Schwester ist in Mannschaft. Was nehme ich denn?
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Okay. Ja, mal die Richtung. Ich finde den Briefkasten. Hier ist doch eine. Aha.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
So, jetzt müssen wir nur noch in die Kirche. Nein. Da können wir eh so nicht rein. Muss ich zu ihm? Ja.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Ja, das kannst du. Erstmal hier.
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
So, aber eigentlich wollte ich das hier ansprechen.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
Ja, ja, was denn? Über Dorothy Crane, ne?
Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Okay.
I'll leave you alone, sir. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Ich guck mal erstmal hier nochmal, wollte schon ein bisschen umgucken. Denn hier, aha. Zum Beispiel. Die kann man nicht zwischen. Durchquetschen. Wie viel fehlen uns eigentlich noch? 2. Hä? Wer sind die? Wer sind die Personen? Ja, das frage ich mich. Wer sind die Personen? Wer sind die Personen? Ja, da müssen wir rein, aber warte mal, ich will gar mal gucken, wo ist denn?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Ha. Hey, irgendwas verpasse ich doch hier immer. Ich muss gerade noch mal essen.
I have this
Geil.
thirst for blood.
Ich finde das geil. Sag mal, wo sind die ganzen Personen? Wenn die 2 Personen. LOL.
It's locked, all right.
Die Personen sind verschwunden. Na dann. Klopfen wieder an.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Bannstufe 2 benötigt. Okay.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Ah, okay. Nice. Erstmal beklauen. Weil das unhöflich war. Uns nicht direkt reingelassen hat. Aber die war da in einem anderen Haus, ne? Was ist das? Die vorzeitliche Figur des Frigolakas.
It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right.
Ich glaube, es ist geschlossen. Ja, das ist richtig. Beklaut dich gerade. So, reden wir mal.
To talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Das ist also Darius.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane.
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Ach so.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family.
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy.
Ah ja, den kennen wir ja. Haben wir gerade auch besprochen. Hat man gerade zuletzt gesprochen. Also das haben wir ja.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
Ja, er versucht das Gute zu sagen.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
But it's not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Okay. Also zu 100%, zu 80% des Spiels ist nur am Reden. Oh Gott. So viel Gespräch habe ich noch nie in einem Spiel gesehen. Ich schließe das Tor mal auf. So, jeder reinkommen. Das Tor können wir auch direkt mal aufschließen. Und wie es weitergeht, werden wir dann in der nächsten Folge mal besprechen. Haut rein. Bis dann. Ciao. Hey Leute, es geht hier weiter mit Vampyr. Und wir gucken mal rein. In die gute Stube. Finde Dosi in der Apotheke. Komm, ich will angesteckt werden. Ne, wir sind ja immun, ne? Ja, jetzt Vampyr sind wir immun. So, erstmal mit Klauen wieder. Ist ja klar. Wo ist sie denn? Wo ist sie denn, mein kleiner Engel? Unbekannt, da oben ist sie. Was? Hä? What the fuck, was geht da ab? Oh, ein neuer Brief. Brief an Schwester Dorothy. Aha. Könnt ihr euch durchlesen? Ich guck mir das nur kurz an. Ich schaue. Ein Vampir. Oh mein Gott. Der hat sich verwandelt. Geh mal weg von dem.
I need help.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
Ich muss einen Luftröhrenschnitt durchführen. Na klar, ich weiß sowas auch. Haben wir irgendwelche Betäubungsmittel? Ja, haben wir auch. Obwohl, das wäre jetzt...
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
Warum diskutiert die denn auch?
He's still bleeding.
Ach, zum Glück sieht man das nicht.
I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you alright, Doctor?
Oh oh.
I can't see.
Lass mich das alleine beenden. Ja, was heißt denn das? Ich muss die Arterie vernähen.
I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Was denn? Was ist denn das? Keine Ahnung.
A dose
Ich
of
kenn mich nicht aus.
epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
Ist tot? Oh nein. Wo soll ich denn das denn wissen?
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Die spritze ich gleich rein.
Here to test my bedside manners.
It's locked, all right.
Hey, hast du einen Schlüssel für die Truhe?
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Sie können so nicht weitermachen. Ich bin hier, um die Erpressung zu beenden. Das ist illegal. Ja, was ist denn jetzt das Gute?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
In den Bann ziehen. Verschonen, ich sehe weg, aber die Kündigung. Ja. Wäre ja auch interessant, ne? Sie werden die Angelegenheiten vergessen. Boah, ich weiß es gar nicht. Was ist das Richtige? Ah, verdammt. Dann hilft sie ja nicht mehr Leute, ne? Das ist ja auch wiederum scheiße. Fuck. Was nehme ich denn jetzt? Entweder das oder das. Warum ist das blau? Was mache ich? Aber die Angelegenheit vergessen, er macht jetzt nicht mehr, aber die ist halt noch da, ne? Und hier sind wir auch der Buhmann. Da ist sie der Buhmann, weil die dann... Ah, ist ja scheiße.
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
War das das Richtige? Was? Es könnten neue Bürger getötet werden?
It's locked, all right. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Ich glaube, es ist verschlossen. Wie kann man... Was geht mal der? Whirlpool. Es ist Whirlpool-Time. Alter, was?